Hey guys, so every year at this time, Wet n Wild releases two collections typically. The big one that I already showed you in multiple videos that they did in collaboration with Disney characters, and they also have their Fantasy Makers collection. Now, Fantasy Makers is a registered trademark to Wet n Wild, so these palettes are more affordable than the other ones because they pretty much have to double the price of those other palettes because they have to pay so much money to Disney just to use those images. But Fantasy Makers is owned by Wet n Wild, so these palettes are half the price of those other palettes that I showed you. Now, this collection is at CVS, and if you're interested in anything from this collection, you've got to move quickly because these always go so fast. People say, oh, Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers, and they grab them. I almost didn't get these because I waited so long. But I was able to get both palettes, and this one right here that has all the greens in it is what I have on my eyes right now. So let's start with that one. That is called Poisoned Forest. And if you like green eyeshadows, this is your thing. So these are $6.99 plus tax. And for 12 eyeshadows, what is that? Like $2 a piece? No, not even, right? 12 eyeshadows for $6.99. So that's what, 50 cents an eyeshadow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's more than that. It's like somewhere between 50 cents and $1. You do the math. It's not much, but you get the same quality as you do with any other Wet n Wild palette. You know, they're very, very nice quality. And so, yeah, if you like greens, this is the one for you. So what I did was I started off putting this neutral color in the crease, and then I took this shade, put it on my eyelids, and then I took this shade and put it in the outer part of my eye look, and then I took this shade and dragged it underneath my lower lash line. Then I used my Revlon Colorstay Multiplayer Liquid Glide eyeliner in Fortress because that coordinates beautifully with this, and put that on the waterline. And just in case you're curious, I took the Blushlighter from the Profusion Harry Potter palette, put that on my cheeks, and then I used the Harry Potter lip oil from the Profusion collection, the green one, which is called Narcissa, and that's what's on my lips, just in case you're wondering. All the products that I have on my face will be listed in the description box. I do that in all my videos. But let me just do some quick swatches for you, just so you can see how nice the quality of these palettes are. So this is 1, 2, 3, fourth, and then that's the fifth one right there. But see how nice that is? I mean, you can just tell by the way they swatch that these are really good quality. I love Wet n Wild. It's one of my favorite brands, and fortunately for me, one of the most affordable. And it's not just me that feels that way. There are a lot of other YouTubers out there that recognize, how good Wet n Wild is, especially for the price. All right, so let's swatch the bottom row. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the bottom row. Isn't that impressive? I mean, especially look at that matte green. You know how hard it is for companies to do matte eyeshadows? Well, that's very impressive, trust me, because I spent like a month or two trying to make my own eyeshadows. I bought all kinds of ingredients and everything. I was able to get some success with shimmer shades, but I was not able to successfully make a matte eyeshadow that I was happy with the color, the tone, the texture, the whole bit. So trust me, I know what I'm saying when I say that it is very hard for companies to make matte eyeshadows and have them not fall apart and have them pigmented and but go on silky smooth. Trust me, for $6.99, this is a bargain. So if you want some fun colors to play with, try either one of these palettes. So the next one I'm going to show you is called Queen of Brights. I haven't tried this one yet. I figured I'd start with the green because I love green eyeshadow. I kind of have a thing about that. I actually had this on my table here. I was gonna do this one, and then at the last minute I changed my mind and said, nope, gotta do those greens. So let me do some finger swatches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This thumb, I didn't clean it off that well. So that dark color underneath the swatch is from the previous swatches. Look at how luminous this one is. Which one is that? That's this one right here. It's like a very, very intense light rose gold color. That would make a beautiful highlighter. All right, so let's do the bottom row now. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to hear some noise in the background. One of my neighbors is having their roof done. So sorry about that, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't go out there and say, hey, stop your hammering. But yeah, it's pretty loud. I can't see which house it is from where I am. I looked out the windows on every side of my house and I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, I know that sound because every fall somebody has their roof done in the neighborhood. There's at least one house that will do that. So anyway, who cares, right? Look at those swatches though. So I wanted to show you these palettes now. Unfortunately, I did not get the other things from the collection. I didn't get to the display in time, and then there was a couple of products that I already had some products that were so similar that I thought it would be redundant to get the things from this collection because, yeah, I already had some things that were almost the exact same thing. But the eyeshadow palettes are always the standout in these Fantasy Makers collections, in my opinion. So I pick them up every year, and sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 3. This year there's 2, but they are well worth the $6.99. So I just wanted to come on and show you those. Like I said, it's at CVS. You may find it somewhere else. Sometimes they're at drugstores, but I mean, other than CVS, they might be at Walgreens. I don't know. But that's pretty much all there is now for drugstores, right? Is Walgreens and CVS. All the others have gone out of business, unfortunately. Sometimes you'll find this at Walmart, but I don't think it's going to be there this year only because Walmart are the ones that have that big giant Disney Evil Villains collection that I've showed you in previous videos. So just wanted to hop on here and show you these because you snooze, you lose with these. I'm telling you, they go so fast. So thank you so much for watching and give me a thumbs up for new releases. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.